On this return, I'm going to go to his forehand because in the warm-up I felt like his forehand was weaker than his backhand for some reason. And I thought my slice would bother it. That proved to be kind of wrong at that point. So then you adjust, right? And then in the next point, you're thinking about what are the options, right? What are my options on the return serve? In the first game, I'm just trying to get the ball in play. That's a bummer.
You have to have go-to shots. This is my bread and butter serve down the middle to the backhand. Now I'm veered a little bit to the backhand side, but you need to have go-to shots. The problem occurs when your go-to shots fall into their go-to shots. Obviously, he doesn't like his backhand, I think, but you just gotta make sure that you get the rhythm. I pretty much open all my first service games with a serve to the backhand to test out their backhand.
Now let's test him out. Let's go forehand on this side. Drop. I felt like he's a pure baseliner, so I felt like he's a hard time at playing the net. So let's think about that, right?
You want to hit the middle serve because you want to see what he can do. Like I already went backhand, so let's test out the forehand. And my middle serve is one of my better serves. And he hits a chip, I get a short shot. I go drop because I know he can pass. But I want him to be ready for unexpected. I don't want him staying back and being very comfortable waiting for me. I want him being ready to come in also so that he's just not waiting for me. And this point shows that my game will probably work against him because I like to do shorts, I like to do drops, I like to do lobs also, okay? Another interesting thing about my game is I like to go to the same place over and over till they prove that they can't handle it. And that was a pretty good return. It caught me off guard. And another thing too is like when I get caught off guard, I need time to recover. So I'll hit shots to recover. And this slice forehand does that to me. I can hit a shot and recover. I could have drove it, but I've been used to doing that and I have the wrong grip. So I have to slice. You have to be able to serve to the backhand on both sides. And when you attack a mistake, whenever you draw a mistake, go back to the same side to prove whether that was just a mistake or a technical error. I think this is a bit of a technical error. He actually has a decent backhand later on, but you want to keep going to a side until they can show they can hit the shot. So once you draw an error on the side, keep going to that side until they hit the shot. Make them don't think, don't just play. Now what we got happening here is the second service game by him, and my job is I'm going to get the ball in play. The last service game I lost, I didn't get any balls in play. So I'm going to chip everything deep and high and get the ball in play. Look how far back I stand too. By standing that far back, I really give myself an opportunity. He hits the approach down the line, often gives you a cross. This is a nice forehand. And I'm just lucky to get that ball back into play. And then he misses this. So I have to realize that shot, he's not really good in transition. I'm going to neutralize the first serve, get the first serve back. I want to attack the second serve. I'm not using my net game because it's too early. I only use the net game if I'm in trouble. So now I'm going to attack. I'm standing still kind of far back. Court's kind of fast. I'm unsure about the second serve. That's an error. That's a mental lapse. That's indecision right there. I'm going to come in, I'm going to stay back. The serve is not that strong, I should attack it, and I blow it. You need to predetermine where you're going to hit the shot before you hit the shot, and I didn't predetermine in that sequence. The same things hold now. I'm going to hit a return, and I'm going to go high. That way I won't miss. And then on the approaches, I'm doing a lot of short stuff because I actually think he's really good in the deep passes. And I'm being too cute here. But there's not much I could have done at this point. Look how far back I stand. Go deep loop. Should have hit a forehand, but I went to the backhand instead. And I hit a drop. This should have, nothing I could have done. I couldn't go short angle. It was too low. I went for a shot. I just missed. Now we're going deep return again. Second serve. So we gotta be aggressive here. and I just miss. And I hate when I miss. That's annoying. So I gotta put it away now. But now I've made an adjustment without thinking about it. I missed so many returns. It's 40-15. I want to put a ball in play, so I've gone full chip. And you can tell I went full chip by my grip. And so when you're playing up opposition, if they have a weird grip, you can see it. Right here, when I made my move, even though I'm showing some full semi-western return grip right there, I dropped the racket into a chip grip. And I'm telling myself, don't do that. Hit the ball. I want to hit the ball. It's a long match. I want to hit the ball. Don't go to your chip game. Okay? And then, so I'm going to step in on this return. And I got pissed at myself right here because it went up and I got pissed. And I didn't transition weight. So that's going to happen. So you have to be careful about stuff like that because it just happens sometimes that you lose control of. I lost control of the ball, a little bit of opposition, a lot of wind. And then I got pissed at here. And so you want to go for shots, but you want to recalibrate for the next point. There's a fine line to going for shots and being aggressive and being dumb. And the biggest problem I've been having lately is if I chip, I'm very consistent. But when I chip, I become more defensive. So I'm trying to maintain the offense in my game by going for shots. If I go for shots, I'm going to miss. And so I'm trying to let it go a little bit more often. And I'm not going to net as much as possible because I don't have the endurance to do it anymore. And I have to adjust to conditions also because the courts are really windy. There's a bit of predictability in my game. Because look, first serve, middle. Same thing I did previously. And I'm going to go there until he shows me he can't handle it. Or he can handle it. Backhand again. I hate that my ball is dropping short. It's annoying me. Nothing I can do in that point. I'm getting what I want here. You know, I'm moving him around, but the ball is dropping too short. And I'm trying to get the ball to his backhand. But notice I'm not transitioning forward with my body weight, so my backhand slice is dying out. And he forces me in when I don't want to come in. There's nothing I can do about that point. I gotta be a little more fit. I gotta hit the ball deeper. I'm just telling myself I need to hit the ball deeper. And I'm trying to make the adjustment on the fly, and it's very difficult to make the adjustments on the fly. I should have took a towel point there. I should have gone to the side and sat down and thought about what I'm doing. Because I'm still pissed. And I'm rushing now. And I missed that serve because I'm probably rushing and I need to calm down a little bit more. You gotta think about these when you things you're playing. What's your mental state? Okay, and I'm getting lucky here, you know. And the lack of execution can be the problem of fitness because that last point was so long. Going to the backhand, and that's a fitness issue, and I know it's a fitness issue. I'm not moving my feet, and I should have toweled off here again. So whenever you lose that many points in a row, towel off. And see, I'm starting to miss serves, and whenever I miss serves, that tells me I'm getting tired. Still no forward movement on my slice, so that's why it's dropping so short. And I just get lucky there. They can't volley. So this should have been another towel off point because now look at I missed so many first serves in a row. You need to take time and really get your mind back in set so you can have a good first serve. And my slices are just dropping short, man. Jeez. Can't do anything. My new thing is attrition. I like to move the ball around more. And I realize I can't finish the point for the baseline. So I'm going to wear my point out. It's a hot day. We're old. I'm going to run him forever and ever. The problem is I'm not using my net game when I play like this. So then I've been going cross court short and down the line. And running them around. And then I go back to drops. It's pretty effective. But that should have been a drive. I went slice, give him time. It should have been a drive, should have been a lob. Those two shots would have won the point, and I failed on that sequence. I went to a serve and volley, and I don't know why I'm not doing that more often. That's still my bread and butter, and I need to go to that more often. Still to the backhand, right? I'm still attacking the same weakness that I perceived previously. But I'm not making a lot of first serve, so I'm failing to execute. just miss the approach. Sometimes you miss, but it's a good shot. And so those I forgive myself for, because that was a good shot. I went for the right shot, I just missed. But now I need to focus because it's at out. One of my favorite combos now. We're gonna go wide serve, slice, open court, inside out. Creates a nasty spin to the forehand. Right, look at this. It's a side spin to the forehand. He's running a lot. He runs a lot when I do that sequence, and it's a very good sequence for me because it's something I can do over and over again. Back to the money serve, pays dividends. When in trouble, go to the money serve, backhand. I went backhand again. I'm just going backhand the whole time. Went to the money shot again, but I didn't step in. Failing to execute. Really annoying. And it's just fatigue. I'm getting tired. Whenever your opponent serves a lot of points, it's going to make them tired. And so as a returner, it behooves you to keep the ball in play and run them. I got lucky. I went to the forehand with a pretty decent serve. It's an odd gamble. Sometimes I do these gambles by feel. It's not planned. My kind of point, but he had a great shot, and you give him those great shots. I make my game on this because it has a cumulative effect. Right? He pulls me wide, I go drop, he has to run a lot. He's off court, he hits a shot, you give him that. Can he do that in terms of a long match? And that's what I'm going to bank that he can't. And when they're tired, go wide. They don't like to take the extra step, sometimes it makes them sloppy. Good serve, got lucky. It's an interesting sequence because I'm going to go inside out to the forehand. He's going to go line. And previously in the first point of the game, I missed this shot. But this time, I don't. And that's the key. Don't make the same mistakes twice.
Okay, now we gotta be a little bit more aggressive on the second serve. I'm starting to realize this, and I need to start coming in a little bit more. And it's pretty windy, so the heat's not bothering me, so I feel like I can come in. So I'm gonna come in. And I'm like, oh my God! But don't give up. Yeah, baby. When your opponent comes up with a good shot, you just gotta let it go. Like, I'm doing everything I can to play a point solid, and he hits a good serve. There's nothing I can do about it. And then you just get ready for the next point. Like, I'm ready for the next point now. I'm gonna get the ball in play. I'm going to chip. And decent. I'll take that. Now I'm trying to go corner, corner. Corner, corner. I like that pattern. And I should use this pattern more often when I play because it's obviously working. Now, the benefit of that pattern is it makes your opponent tired. And so their first serve percentage goes down. They don't want to get into a rally with you. And also the last point sets with tone because I came in. Coming in on second serve creates pressure. I love that pattern. No one expects a drop shot forehand cross court approach. So the key to my game is I gotta keep mixing it up as much as possible. You gotta know how you're to be effective. Like, I gotta mix it up. I gotta adjust on the fly. I have to let it go. My problem is sometimes I make adjustments and I don't go back to my adjustments, and I get tired. And I don't think. You need to think and play and keep adjusting on the fly. That corner pattern, slice cross, slice line, drop. That's very effective, and I need to always do that. But I also have to hit and add topspin. So we'll see how the match progresses and the adjustments and what's going on with me mentally.